close to his death. I'm just fooling. The Bastion's real close now.
Alrighty, here we go. Third part. That's actually known. That has been done in my PB. That has been done for a very long time. I'm not too sure if it's in any tutorials or not. But that's the Wharf District clip. Probably one of the hugest time savers that have been found recently. Not that recently, actually. I think it's approaching to be like 6 or 7 months old. But yeah, very difficult. I would even go as far as to say it's the most difficult clip in the whole game, because it feels very random for a lot of people. But that's what I'm here for. I will show you the setup that I found, so that with that setup I personally get it with 4 or 5 rolls. In this case I already know it's gonna be 5 rolls. 4 rolls is just as likely, and either of these are very good for this clip, because again it is very inconsistent seemingly for a lot of people, and yeah, therefore I'm gonna show it to you. And actually this very clip is the whole reason that I set my stream up with this paint kind of thing. I'm really overdoing it with the last 2 videos, I know, don't you worry. But right here it is definitely needed, because I need to explain this, the angle. Okay, right now what I've done up until here, and now I will need paint. And please pay attention to the cursor that is there already. Where's my paint thing? I'm here. Okay, I am not where I wanna be. I wanna be more like here. Okay, so what I've done up until now is rolling up to here, behind the rocks actually, and then after I came here I rolled down once. That's why my cursor is there right now. I rolled down once so that I make sure I'm absolutely where I wanna be, so that I get the clip. If you are just kind of there but not really where you wanna be, it's kind of like the I guess you could kind of say Rotha's Lagoon is somewhat like that. If you are at the right spot there, you clip through 1-2 rolls easy peasy. But you need to be at the right spot, and I feel like this clip is the very same with that. So after you did that, rolling down once, I'm not counting this one roll as to these 4 or 5 rolls that I mentioned earlier. That's just the setup in order for you to get the clip somewhat speedily. But this right here, you see how right here there's kind of a tile missing. I use that in combination with this spot right here. It is where the light blue and the dark blue tile kind of meet, and I draw a straight line through these. That should be a straight line. Just imagine it being perfectly fine. And that is what I use to set this clip up. Now every time I roll, I go from down here up during the roll, and while I'm not rolling anymore, I go back down with my cursor and do it again, and do it again, and do it again. So that's basically it. I roll from here up, the roll has ended, back down with the cursor, roll up again, and I do it for as long as it might take to get the clip. Now you feel free to pay attention to the cursor. You should see what I mean. Boom, we're through. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. So yeah, nothing major if you have to set up. Definitely needs some time to figure out. But now that you got the setup, you can just try and work with it, I guess. It was horrible for me to get this clip. before I had figured something out, because I felt like there had to be something, and I'm pretty glad I found it. Arctice himself, who found this clip to begin with, props to him by the way, had a setup for himself that he claimed to only need 4 rolls as well. But I never actually saw him doing that. Kappa. But yeah, this one didn't take 4 rolls this time as well, but I can promise you it might as well just have ended up with 4 rolls, but it does the trick to just show you off. 4 or 5 rolls, either of these, very good for this clip. Obviously 4 better than 5. However, very good, very solid to do this clip that fast. With this setup, play around with it, you will get a feeling of it, trust me. And then you'll have a nice clip every time.